Divorce rates are dropping in Kentucky. I went there to figure out why. In 2018, Kentucky became the first state to make 50-50 shared custody the default. That means that children split their time equally between both parents, and fathers pay less in child support the more time that they spend with their children. Before that, judges decided custody based on what they called the best interest of the child. Fathers said that usually relegated them to an every other weekend arrangement, the so-called Disneyland dad effect, while mothers got to spend most of the time with their children. Since the law passed, divorce rates have dropped. Between 2016 and 2023, divorces in the state fell 25%, compared to 18% nationwide. It's hailed as a victory for fathers' rights, but the story is more complicated. Some critics of the law say that people are staying in abusive marriages because they're afraid of leaving their children alone with a parent with a history of violence. One mom told me that her husband nearly killed her in 2023. She filed criminal charges and he was arrested. But less than 2 weeks after he got out of jail, a judge awarded him 50% custody of their son, indicating that the abuse wasn't a factor since he didn't lay hands on the child. The law has become a model for other states. Arkansas, West Virginia, Florida, and Missouri have passed their own versions of the equal custody presumption. Around 20 other states are considering it.
Hey, what's going on, family? This time for No Picks Podcast.
Family, this is Joe, No Picks Podcast. What's good, y'all?
Hey, guys. Angie here.
Welcome back,
Right.
Angie.
All right, Angie. So this question is for you, right? All right, so my question is this. Do you think
I'm going to ask the
rates,
unmarried, only female on the panel the question first. Go ahead.
do you think divorce rates would be as high as they are if women walked away with 50-50 custody and no financial support from the man at all?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends. If you got the answer already, Tyrese, what do you want from me? Like, what do you want from me?
Go. Just give me an answer.
People are getting divorced because they want the money from their ex-husbands.
Okay, how about this? You answer the question, right? And then we'll give our synopsis on.
Because I'm thinking about the opposite of that. Like,
no. Listen, let's deal with the regular thing. Then we deal with the opposite. How about that? We do both. How about?
I mean, your face is making me feel like. Let me think about what I'm saying here.
No. Listen,
because if I want a divorce and the judge was like, "Cool, 50-50," I would be like, "Cool." Like, I'm cutting my losses, and I'm gonna figure it out from here to get out of this marriage that I'm not happy with.
But so you don't see women benefiting financially from divorces? You don't see that? Okay, or is that? Or
I didn't say I didn't see it, but you're asking me if divorce would still be the same if that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, if my husband nearly killed me 2 years ago and I divorced him 50-50 or not, I'm leaving.
So you think that's a common situation? You think so? You think most women that are so you think the 80% of the 60% of women that are filing for divorce are almost being killed by their husbands, which is why they leave the divorce.
What I'm saying is whatever the reason for divorce is, I don't know what the rates are, but whatever their reason for divorce is, it may be more than the money.
Let me tell you what the reasons are. Irreconcilable
differences. Yes, but we don't know what that is, right? We don't know.
Usually financial.
It could be something that is irreconcilable. It could not be. We can't assume that all of it is because they want to go on vacation and get a check from their ex-husbands either.
Okay. How about this? You answer the question.
You don't know that.
Okay.
That's your opinion.
So your answer is no. It would still be the same if women walked away with nothing.
It may be lower because there are women who do. So I would say it would probably be lower, but it wouldn't be like everybody's staying together now because the women ain't gonna get no money. No, I don't think that.
All right. Thoughts, Joe. So do you think the divorce rate in America or in the West would be
drop? It would drop significantly if 50-50 custody was awarded off rip. That was the default ruling. If it was 50-50 custody, no child support to either parent because they have joint physical custody and both parents had that child equally. Right. I think that divorce rates.
Why should it be child support if they have them 50-50 equally? Why should it be?
Because it is
because we both are grown. We both have the child.
That's what I'm
equally
saying.
Exactly. No. But in most states, it's not. I off rip got 60-40. And because it was 60-40, I'm still paying child support to my ex-wife. So she got me on shackles for 8 more years. Like legit. And she makes, at the time, she was making significantly more than me. And I was still paying her child support because she had my daughter maybe 2 nights out of the week more than I did. And I was paying her child support.
This is a world that women know nothing
about. So do you think you should have stayed married? To save?
No. Because if I would have stayed married, one of us would have been either been dead or in jail.
Oh, so you're
you know what I'm saying?
Exceptions that we're talking about.
But I'm being at 100. Like you can only call the cops on me, but so many times before I'm like, yo, I'm out before I lose access to my daughter and probably have a record and can't find work anymore and sustain myself.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
Yeah. So that's why we tried. We talked for hours. We worked through it. We went through a marriage counselor. We went through therapy. Nothing worked. And you keep calling the cops on me. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna get arrested and have you take my daughter away from me. But that's a whole, you know what I'm saying? But that was a toxic relationship. So in that situation, staying there was detrimental to the kids.
Right.
Like being in that relationship and them seeing what it was evolving into. So I had to walk away from it.
Yeah, I agree.
And considering that usually women are the ones who file for divorce, if a man is saying, yo, this ain't working, something ain't right. Because men usually want to keep their families together. You see what I'm saying? So I think those situations should be held under scrutiny and like, what exactly happened that he was like, yo, F you, I'm out because I can't be here with this. You know what I mean? Like if I'm married. But that's a separate thing, right? But off rip, it's not 50-50. And what I'm saying is if every state awarded 50-50 off rip, joint physical custody and legal custody, and both parents had them equally, and neither was given child support because both people had the child equal amount of time, the divorce rate would plummet.
100,000%.
It would plummet.
100%.
And I hate that every time we have this conversation, of course, usually it's women. A male feminist could do this too, but usually it's women who say, well, you want women to stay in relationships that are abusive. Why you got to go straight to the extreme? Why we got to talk about the monsters who are out there?
That's like
we always got to go to the extreme.
That's what I'm asking you. Like your case is an extreme.
My case was an extreme.
Just like you said, men are more likely to want to keep their families together.
Absolutely.
Men don't even really care about being married. So like they'll do it just because women want to, but then they're also the ones who champion it the hardest.
You know most millionaires and most men who are wealthy are married, right?
No, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying
most wealth is passed. I'm just saying marriage matters. To men who know and men who are wise and men who want legacy and men who got things going on. Listen, we're not talking about these little boys running these streets, getting people pregnant and fathering all these kids. I'm talking about, we care about marriage. It is important. Like, it's better for society. It's better for the children. Is it natural to be monogamous? That's another debate. That's another conversation to be held. But I stand by marriage. Most wealthy people and millionaires, all of them have wives. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you pass on wealth. That's how you,
can be true.
Yeah, but so I'm just saying. Okay, so that's my short answer. Ty, go ahead, because we go on in, you go in, and then we'll unpack. But like, I'm saying the divorce rate would plummet.
I would second that 1,000%. And the proof is in the pudding, bro. Like she mentioned this on the clip just now, but I don't know if anybody peeped it. She said Kentucky passed this law, right, of 50-50 custody from the rip,
right,
in 2018. The divorce rate fell by 25%,
right,
from then till now. 25%,
right.
So of course these chicks is like, oh, hold up, oh shit, I ain't gonna get no money. I'm staying with this nigga. You mean like I might have to get my back blown out in secret in Jamaica. You mean like I don't have to leave this dude, take all his money, take his kids, and go get up out of here. The numbers are the number. The proof is in the pudding. The numbers dropped by 25% in Kentucky. So other states are trying to adopt this. Like, oh, okay, cool. Like, it's like West Virginia, a couple other states, they're trying to adopt, and 20 other states are trying to adopt this. Bro, if you take away the financial incentive for women to divorce men, there's so many less women that are going to be like, well, I'm just ain't happy. I'm going to get up out of here.
Yeah.
And that's what normally effing happens.
I agree.
Like, that's what normally effing happens.
I agree.
Listen, bro, I agree. You were not doing the things I want. I don't feel that spark no more. I'm about to get up out of here. That's what normally happens. This whole, oh my God, he kept me in the basement and fed me fish heads. That shit don't fucking. That shit is not. That does not. That's like a every once in a while kind of thing. Now, does it happen? Yes, but is it a regular thing? Is dudes going upside your head? No, that's not a regular thing.
It's not. It's not
a regular thing, but it's something that women point out and be like, "Oh, what about this? This is the most extreme." Just like the abortion argument. Oh well, what if I get what if my dad raped me? Or what if my what if this dude come up with the bushes and take advantage of me? What percentage of the time does that shit happen, Joe? We talked about this. We talked about the numbers on this. It's like 99% of the time the woman is like, I just don't want this baby. I banged Craig. Craig ain't got no job. Craig ain't got no money. I gotta get rid of this baby because I can't take care of this joint by myself. Craig ain't got no taxable income. The Tyrese or Joe waiting in the bushes like, oh, I'm gonna jump on her and they'll take her and put my baby in her. That is a less than 1% chance. It's a less than 1% chance of that happening. So it's the equivalent to that. Women, oh, what would this dude going upside your head every day?
Right.
Is that a real thing, bro? Like, if
it happens. It does.
Yes.
Listen, it definitely happens. Listen, ladies, we love y'all, right? And I don't want to say that we're not aware that there are situations where women are physically or emotionally abused and they have no other options but to stay in that marriage. A perfect example, my mom back then, she was undocumented. She was an immigrant. She was jumping from relationship to relationship to kind of get by and survive. And so she was in some interesting relationships out of circumstance that she shouldn't have been in, but she was subjected to things because of her life. So there are situations where some women are in these, I completely understand that, right? However, in the overwhelming majority of cases, that is not the case. So going to the extreme is just fear mongering. Going to the extreme is trying to be like, well, you just want women to be slaves. Well, you just want women to be abused. That's not happening as much as y'all say it does. It's just not. And you know what else would fall? If it was 50-50 joint custody and legal custody, I feel like single mothers would probably stop being a thing too. Because remember, you can get child support. You don't have to be married to get child support. That for some women is getting a bag. Getting pregnant by some rich athlete, or getting, being Future's 8th baby mama, right. Or, you know what I mean? Like being Nick Cannon's 10th baby mama. Like, you don't have to be married.
Right.
None of them are married to these men. Cam Newton, all his baby mama. You can just be pregnant. So it would also probably reduce people doing that.
What about
having these homes?
You know what I mean? How easy is it to get a man locked up for DV?
It's extremely easy.
How about this? The chick that said, "Oh my God, these women are staying in these marriages because they're with these violent men that are beating them up all the time." You know how easy it is to get that nigga erased from the picture?
Where's the police record? Where's the chart? Where's the restraining order? Where's the charges?
Show it with your black eye. That nigga's gone for years. He's gone. So if you're saying that's the issue, there really isn't an issue because the criminal justice system favor women's over men. Is that even a debate? An allegation can send a nigga to jail.
Right.
Is that even a conversation or am I tripping? Or is that just me being a man?
Of course it will. Of course it will. An allegation can ruin it can assassinate a man's character, mess up his bag.
They get divorced, they do all this shit because they're like, yo, I want to start over. Or listen, maybe the dude is an asshole, whatever the case is. I'm not saying he beat you up and all that, but maybe the dude is an asshole. But it's like the extra push you get is like, hey, I leave out the situation financially better than what I came in with. So cool. You feel what I'm saying? So that's not
right.
If I think men would do the same thing if we could benefit. I mean, like, dudes when the boy left Mary J. Blige and she had to listen, I'd have did the same shit. I'd have been like, all right, you got.
She was bitching. She was so mad she had to pay that man child support.
And everybody was like,
she was so mad she had to pay that man child support.
Less of a man for taking it.
No,
I don't think you less of a man.
Hell no. I don't think so. Get that money.
Get them chips with dip.
Get that money.
But I've heard men say like most men probably won't just because of their ego.
No, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Halle Berry got to pay child support. She mad about that. I'm doing it. Who's the chick who lost weight? Adele had to pay child support. Alimony. He's mad about that.
Regular people, like if your spouse makes more, they have to pay you.
Pay me. Damn it.
Yeah.
If I got the child more, no. Assuming I have the child more, you gotta make sure everything's in place. I'm getting that bread.
Hey, Joe, I disagree. I don't think
he said he doesn't care. Just give me the money.
I would do it, but I don't think he would do it. Like if they like, yo, you could get $500 for your daughter, you'd be like, you know what? I don't even want it.
If we end things,
you too, Tyrese.
No, I would do it. No,
I would do it if I was bitter though.
I don't think I would do it.
I would do it if I was bitter. If we end things amicably and we're just like, listen, we both agree this ain't working. Can we just move on? All right, bet. You know what I mean? If we can agree to things, then I'd be like, I don't have to take your bread. Just leave me the hell alone. Yeah. Pay these fees and we out. You know what I mean? Like, but if she's toxic and she's banging at my neighbor, or you know what I mean, and she had a train ran on her in Jamaica, like I'm taking half of everything that you own. So it just depends. Right. It depends. You know what I mean? Them booty I've been seeing them booty rubs in Jamaica. They be all up in there. Like if she get caught up in one of them Johns, I'm taking half of everything you got.
Them insides around like a motherfucker. Right, listen, let us know what y'all think, family. What was even a question? Okay, the question was, would women get divorced if the default thing in every state in the nation was 50-50 and the women walk away with nothing? Would the divorce rate decrease? Ann said no.
Women or men? Can we say that?
No, because it's not normally the case. Normally...
But it's a case.
Okay, sure. Fine.
Indefinites. We can ask the people both ways, Tyrese.
You're right. We can ask it both ways. Both ways. That's fine. That's okay. I'm with Andy. Let's ask it.
We can ask the question.
Let us know what y'all think, family. Like my blood pressure is 2 levels higher now. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.
We might have a viewer who's paying, so